Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. Throughout the years, I have watched and heard people do and say some of the most incredibly stupid things at a gun shop. Things they would never say at the grocery store or at the auto shop. But for some reason, people feel empowered when they're at a gun store, and sometimes creates even an unsafe environment for all the people there. So I want to share some of my experiences with you and come up with 5 points of gun shop etiquette that may help you out. The first thing is, if you see a transaction taking place, it's not your place to interfere or to give your opinion. I cannot tell you how many times, somebody's asking questions and somebody will offer their opinion. Hey dude, my brother's buddy had that gun. It's a total piece of crap. It jammed every third round. I'd stay away from that one. That is unethical business practice. They are in the business of selling guns and ammo and accessories. Nobody asked for your opinion, so butt out. You don't know what these guys are looking for. You don't know what they're talking about or what they're looking to purchase. So just stay out, mind your own business. The second thing is, a gun store is not a pawn shop. A pawn shop, there's a lot of room for bartering. Not so much at a gun store. And nobody cares if you have cash. They say, well, I got $400 cash for that gun that's $500. I'll just, how about, will you take this offer? It doesn't work that way. For some reason, people begrudge a business for making a profit. We want our local gun stores to be profitable. We want a good business sense in our gun stores so that they keep their doors open for guys like us. To try to nickel and dime them to death, it's not a good business practice at all. Thirdly, completely unsafe to unholster a loaded gun. And people do that all the time. They come in and say, hey man, I'm looking to trade in my carry gun for something else. If everybody around did that, that would be very dangerous, because people don't always follow the safety rules. They put their finger on the trigger when they shouldn't. They point the gun at people when they shouldn't, and so on. So if you are looking to sell your gun back or to make a trade, put it in a case and put it in there with the action open. That way they can open it up and there's no threat from anybody being stupid. It's just common sense that people violate all the time. Another thing is, speaking of muzzle flashes, people do that all the time. So whenever a firearm is passed from one person to another, it should be safety checked. Okay, you safety check it, whether it's a shotgun, a rifle, revolver, semi, it doesn't matter. Safety check the gun and then ask permission to pull the trigger. So you point the gun in downward position, you pull the trigger. Don't line it up with somebody from across the room between the eyes in some fantasy-like situation where I envision myself, killing the bad guy. That's unsafe, and it's totally unethical. It goes against all gun shop conduct. Point in a safe direction, ask permission, pull the trigger. No question that you want to check that out, but just do it in a safe way. Lastly, we need to understand that the guy behind the counter, he's not looking to make a new best friend from you. He's not looking to answer your 45 questions. Now, there's no question, you should ask what you need to know. That part is true. But I see guys come in and say, hey, tell me everything I need to know between a Glock, an XD, and an M&P. Okay, because my buddy has a Glock, this one has an XD, but I want an M&P. You tell me everything I need to know. That's not their job, and they're not going to do it. You have to do a little bit of research going into the store, prior to going into the store. Talk to people, watch videos, read articles, do a little bit of research on your own, have an understanding of what you're looking for, and then anything above and beyond that, by all means, ask questions. But they're not looking to argue with you. Hey man, what do you think's better, man, a revolver or a semi-auto? Well, I think a revolver. Well, I think a semi-auto. No wonder why these guys have attitudes. They deal with people like that. Gets on their nerves, and I don't blame them. So there we go, guys. I'm sure there are many more. Feel free to add them in the comments. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.